When thinking about Lotfi Zadeh, I have to remember a few stories, and I will just mention two. The first contact with him was when I was still a student, and I got by chance some of his papers to hand. I read them and I found them fascinating, and even it started some ideas in my mind. So I wrote my first ever technical report. It's an almost publication, but later it was still included in Gaines and other people's fuzzy bibliographies. Anyway, I sent it to Lotfi as a small student to the famous professor, and I was not sure if he would ever reply. It was a great surprise and a real pleasure when a big bunch of reports or memos, as they were called, published at the University of California, came in a thick envelope, and he wrote me a very kind and very encouraging letter telling me, you should go on, it's very good, this is good direction for the research, whatever. So I was very happy that despite I was debating with him in some respect, he was encouraging me. And 1 year later, I met him in person. He visited Hungary. So I want to tell now a funny little story about him. He brought me a tie of wine red color with a little bit funny pattern, but nowadays it would be considered a very conservative tie. At that time in Hungary, most men were one color ties or sometimes striped ties, but never these funny patterns. But for me, it was like a kind of totem tie, and I wear that very often when giving lectures at the university. And then some of my students, I don't know the name because it was anonymous, probably some girls, sent me a message that it was so funny, that tie, that they couldn't concentrate on the lectures when I had that tie on. So this story went into the book that was written and edited by Zadeh about her trips, and at the end there was an appendix of little stories, anecdotes about Lotfi. And it was published. Nothing happened. Next time, when he came to Hungary, he told me, I brought you a present. And he took again a tie. But this was an extremely conservative tie. And he told me, I bought this at Macy's. I hope you are happy with that tie. So I think he was a great scientist and a person with a very good sense of humor. That's it.